This program is brought to you by the A.C. Gilbert Company, makers of American Flyer electric trains and the American Flyer stock car race.
Just lay the track for a Hornby set and it all happens. Look at that, just in time, Hornby's there on the line. Oh, nothing goes like it, nothing grows like it, Hornby. Nothing grows like it, nothing grows like it, Hornby. You'll have such fun with a Hornby set, watching it happen. Oh, be quick, just in time, Hornby's there on the line. Oh, nothing goes like it, nothing grows like it, Hornby. Nothing goes like it, nothing grows like it, Hornby.
Need a new train set? Then buy the new Western Master by Rosekiel. Comes with small tank engine, comes with a wooden coach, finally a brake coach. The new Western Master by Rosekiel.
I'm Betty Jo.
I'm Bobby Jo.
I'm Billy Jo.
Lots of curves, you bet.
We're all grown up.
Even more when you get to the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
Watch me.
Watch me.
Watch me. On MeTV.
Weekday mornings at 6, 5 Central on MeTV.
Petticoat Junction.
When you talk trains, you're talking Train World and Trainland. At Train World and Trainland, there's something for everyone. There are all sizes of trains, such as Lionel Railblazers starter set for $89.99, or the Lionel Large Scale Gold Rush train set for only $198.95. We buy, sell in our Lionel's authorized repair center for the tri-state area. At Train World and Trainland, you'll find a giant selection of brand names, trains, and accessories. Feel like you're the engineer at the controls with Lionel Railscope. It's all at Train World in Brooklyn, 718-436-7072, or Trainland in Long Island, 516-599-7080.
Wow, look at that American Flyer train go. Uh-oh, looks like trouble for Susie's kitten. Can Johnny stop it in time? Why, of course, Susie. No need for worry when the train is dependable American Flyer. And American Flyer accessories are fun, too. Just look at this sawmill. Works like a real one. And talk about action, there's plenty of it with the oil drum loader that puts the barrels in the car automatically. And like this log loader, American Flyer accessories are remote controlled. Yes, for real fun, it's scale model American Flyer trains.
And again, the internet is not something that you just dump something on. It's not a big truck. It's a series of tubes. I don't know what we're yelling about! Bring me some goddamn pancakes! Son of a that's too much coffee. What's the matter with you people?
Villages, fields, a junction at Crewe. Main lines and sidings, a shunter or two. Freight trains and tankers, a great water tower. The Mallard, the Star, they've got some power. Hornby. Radiant's viaducts, a diesel, a crane. Lifting a coach, not showing the strain. People on platforms, cattle and skies. Houses and crossings, a big pair of eyes. A big pair of eyes. I'm a Hornby HST, and nothing can catch me.
Here is a collectible bank sure to warm the hearts of everyone who loves trains.
Lionel Coin Bank! Lionel Coin Bank!
It's the Lionel Train Crossing Bank. Just insert any coin and the signal lights flash, the engines turn, you even hear that nostalgic whistle blow. And it's a genuine Lionel collectible, an amazing gift for everyone who loves trains large and small, and perfect for anyone wanting a fun way to save that change. You even get to watch your savings grow. Trains harken back to a simpler time in American history, a time of greatness, a time of ingenuity, a time of limitless possibilities. We'll celebrate those times with the Lionel Train Crossing Bank. It makes saving those coins a lot more fun.
Save your money! Save your money!
Standing a full 4 feet tall, every time you insert a coin, the signal lights flash, you practically see the train roll by, and you hear that locomotive whistle blow. A great gift for any age, and so much more fun than just a piggy bank. This is a genuine Lionel collectible, complete with this certificate of authenticity. It's a wonderful way for kids to save money because they actually watch their savings grow. Makes a terrific gift for almost anyone. Standing a full 4 feet tall, it's an incredible value. Plus, we'll include this Lionel Throw Blanket. It's a $20 value, but now it's free with your purchase. Just pay processing and handling. It makes a great gift. It's the Lionel Train Crossing Bank.
Lionel Coin Bank! Lionel Coin Bank!
A great way to celebrate the rail fan in all of us.
Now
Oh, well, thanks very much anyway. Goodbye.
Townsend.
Hello. You know the Hornby Double O Model Railway?
Yeah.
Do you have an R186 signal box?
Well, let's see. Yes, I got one left.
Great. They've got one, Mum.
Good old Yellow Pages. We're not just there for the nasty things in life, like a blocked drain or a broken window. We can help with the fun things, too.
Oh, hello, Ben.
Happy birthday, Dad.
I'm Betty Jo.
I'm Bobby Joe.
I'm Billy Joe.
Lots of curves, you bet.
We're all grown up.
Even more when you get to the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
Watch me.
Watch me.
Watch me. On Me TV.
Weekday mornings at 6, 5 Central on Me TV.
Petticoat Junction.
Wow, look at that American Flyer train go. Uh-oh, looks like trouble for Susie's kitten. Can Johnny stop it in time? Why, of course, Susie. No need for worry when the train is dependable American Flyer. And American Flyer accessories are fun, too. Just look at this sawmill. Works like a real one. And talk about action, there's plenty of it with the oil drum loader that puts the barrels in the car automatically. And like this log loader, American Flyer accessories are remote controlled. Yes, for real fun, it's scale model American Flyer trains.
Need a new train set? Then buy the new Western Master by Roscale. Comes with small tank engine, comes with a wooden coach, finally a brake coach. The new Western Master by Roscale.
You asked for it, you got it. It's the Animaniac Attack Marathon, featuring all the episodes that you voted to be your favorites of all time. 28 of the very best, including The Macadamia Nut, Potty Emergency, King Yakko, Super Strong Warner Sips, Clownin' Out, Yakko's World, the Otto's Butt Song, the Please Get a Life Foundation, and 3 great Wackleratis. And Yakko might even sing your name, so don't miss a second. The Animaniac Attack Marathon, next July 4th weekend on Kids WB.
Celebrate the 4th with a real...
See and hear Thomas and his friends brought to life like never before.
Visiting fireboxes!
In Thomas's greatest adventure yet, Hero of the Rails.
Gosh!
In a daring race with boastful Spencer, Thomas discovers an abandoned engine.
My name is Hero.
But will he be able to rescue him? And will sneaky Spencer bring them both to ruin?
Silly little engine.
Jump on board for adventure and excitement with a new friend from a far-off place. In Thomas and Friends, Hero of the Rails. Out on DVD on October the 12th.
Back to the regular scheduled program.
It was yet another busy day on the MSTS Railroad. All the engines were shuttling their trains to and fro. Among these engines was John, a 2662 articulated tank engine. Although John was good at pulling tourist trains, he didn't have the power to pull heavy freight trains up steep hills. The other engines would tease him about it, especially Monty, a 482 Mountain type steamer.
You know, I don't even see why you came to the railroad in the first place. There's no need for an engine like you.
Well, I see it in a good way, because I am a vital link here. Without me, this railroad wouldn't even exist.
Ha! You gotta be kidding me. An engine your size can't pull a proper train. Poor John. He's certainly not big and strong like I am.
After John had pumped away with the tourist train to go pick up tourists, Monty had to get KSWF, the train to Whitefish from Kalispell. But little did Monty know that he had a bad flue in his boiler that wasn't taken out during his inspection. As he puffed smoothly through the countryside, he began to feel some pain inside his boiler.
Ow! Ow! I got a cramp! Great. Now I'm stuck in the main line.
John was resting on the sidings when Morty pulled up. Hey John, Monty's stuck. You should go help him. He's up in Columbia Falls. Monty's stuck? I'm on my way. So off John set to save Monty. Gotta save my friend. Gotta save my friend. John found Monty sitting on the main line. He coupled up and laughed. Ha ha ha, not very strong now, are you?
Look, just shut up and start pulling, will you? Whoops. Sorry. I had my brakes on.
My God, you were heavy before then. Oh my God. Now we're a-rolling.
I'm sorry I was rude here. The cause of my
Well, that's all water under the bridge now.
The cause of my breakdown was a broken flip. Could you haul me to the shops on Wednesday?
Suits me. After that, we'll pull the first freight train to Kalispell Yards tomorrow.
On Steam is King Productions, The Nostalgia Pack, Part 2.
This program is brought to you by the A.C. Gilbert Company, makers of American Flyer electric trains and the American Flyer stock car race.
You asked for it, you got it. It's the Animaniac Attack Marathon, featuring all the episodes that you voted to be your favorites of all time. 28 of the very best, including The Macadamia Nut, Potty Emergency, King Yakko, Super Strong Warner Sips, Clownin' Out, Yakko's World, the Otto's Butt Song, the Please Get a Life Foundation, and 3 great Wackleratis. And Yakko might even sing your name, so don't miss a second. The Animaniac Attack Marathon, next July 4th weekend on Kids WB.
Celebrate the 4th with a real...
Chester Cheetah here, hanging by the railroad tracks, carrying those Cheetos brand snacks. Hot dang, look at that thing. I'm in no mood to wait for this cheesy freight. I'll use my cheetah speed to satisfy my greed for Cheetos. The cheese that goes! It's not easy being...
On video and DVD, it's an unforgettable flight for the whole family. Bring home the fun-filled adventure with the 60th anniversary edition of Walt Disney's Dumbo. On video and for the first time ever on Disney DVD.
Listen, Moms, Hot Pockets are exactly what a hungry boy wants in a snack. Premium pepperoni, real cheese, and that buttery garlic crust. They're literally stuffed full of deliciousness. Nothing satisfies like 100% real cheese and 10 grams of protein.
Hot Pockets.
Here is a collectible bank sure to warm the hearts of everyone who loves trains.
Lionel Coin Bank, Lionel Coin Bank.
It's the Lionel Train Crossing Bank. Just insert any coin and the signal lights flash, the engines turn, you even hear that nostalgic whistle blow. And it's a genuine Lionel collectible, an amazing gift for everyone who loves trains large and small, and perfect for anyone wanting a fun way to save that change. You even get to watch your savings grow. Trains harken back to a simpler time in American history, a time of greatness, a time of ingenuity, a time of limitless possibilities. We'll celebrate those times with the Lionel Train Crossing Bank. It makes saving those coins a lot more fun.
Save your money, save your money.
Standing a full 4 feet tall, every time you insert a coin, the signal lights flash, you practically see the train roll by, and you hear that locomotive whistle blow. A great gift for any age, and so much more fun than just a piggy bank. This is a genuine Lionel collectible, complete with this certificate of authenticity. It's a wonderful way for kids to save money because they actually watch their savings grow. Makes a terrific gift for almost anyone. Standing a full 4 feet tall, it's an incredible value. Plus, we'll include this Lionel Throw Blanket. It's a $20 value, but now it's free with your purchase. Just pay processing and handling. It makes a great gift. It's the Lionel Train Crossing Bank.
Lionel Coin Bank, Lionel Coin Bank.
A great way to celebrate the rail fan in all of us.
Just let the track for a horn be set and it all happens. Look at that, just in time, Hornby's there on the line. Oh, nothing goes like it, nothing grows like it, Hornby. Nothing goes like it, nothing it, Hornby. You'll have such fun with a Hornby set, watching it happen. Oh, be quick, just in time, Hornby's there on the line. Oh, nothing goes like it, nothing grows like it, Hornby. Nothing goes like it, nothing grows like it, Hornby.
Hey.
Hello? Hey, who? What's up? Nothing, B. Just watching the game, having a bud. What's up with you? Nothing. Watching the game, having a bud. True. True. What's up? What's up? Yo, who's that? Yo! Pick up the phone! Hello? What's that? What's up? Yo, where's Dookie? Yo, Dookie! Yo. What's that? What's that? Hold on. Hello? So what's up, B? Watching the game, having a bud. True. True.
ticket. What in the name of Mike?
Look!
Get us the blazes out of here! Turn the sled around!
Look there!
Tracks! Dead ahead! Right! Left! Right! And a Louie! Toss a Richie! Port a stern! Tool the starboard!
My slipper! You're gonna lose your ticket! It's not my ticket, it's yours! It's my ticket!
Right, keep up with me! Left! Right! Left! Right! Left! Right! Left! Right! Left! Right! Left!
Oh no!
Right! Brace yourselves! Well, that's more like it.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. I can't believe you found my ticket.
Did someone say they found the ticket?
Oh, what a beautiful day. Too nice to just lay around the nest. Time to get flapping. Ah, yes, sirree. It's great to be a bird. You fly high over trees and rooftops and playgrounds and streets and train tracks. Is that my friend Sly Fox down there? Hey! What's he doing by those railroad tracks? That's scary! Hey, Sly! What are you doing?
Oh, hello, Boydie. Just having some fun.
Fun?
Yeah, I'm gonna put this stuff on the train tracks, a rock, a can, this big old spike.
Why?
When the old train comes roaring by, it'll squash them to pieces.
Big wow. I thought foxes were supposed to be crafty and smart.
Huh?
That's a dumb idea. It doesn't even sound like fun.
Well, says you, Birdie Brain. I'm doing it anyway, so there.
Hey, wait, Sly. Sorry I said it's dumb, but
Yeah, just buzz off.
what you're doing is scary. You could get hurt or even killed.
Uh-oh, this little winged critter has taken too many trips south if you
Come on, Sly. Put on the thinking cap. Take a look at things.
This is crazy, but okay, I'll do it because we're pals, all right? Now, all right, there. Now show me.
Okay, turn it on.
Okay,
Picture the train coming down the tracks.
got the picture.
Look, it's going to run over everything you put on the track. But instead of crushing the junk, it shoots out like bullets.
Yikes, that was close. A fox can get hurt around here.
Right, and if there's something big on the rails, it could even make the train turn over. People could get hurt or killed.
Stop. Okay, Birdie, you win. I won't put anything on the track. Here's your cap back.
Thanks. Now you're thinking, Sly.
Hey, wait a minute. Why don't we just throw this stuff at the train when it goes by? Now that would be fun.
This fox is not too foxy.
I'll give the choo-choo my old knuckler. Oh, that hurts.
It's bad enough being hit when you're standing still, but if you're on a fast-moving train and get hit with something...
It can hurt.
Just remember, Foxy, you wouldn't throw a rock at a train engineer standing here.
Well, of course not.
Then why throw things at a train she's riding on?
Well, I didn't want to hurt anyone. I'm just looking for a little fun.
There are lots and lots of places to have fun. Parks, playgrounds, even your own backyard.
Yeah, I know, Birdie. You don't have to take me under your wing.
I'm only trying to help, old friend.
Yeah, thanks. Hey, why don't you fly off and find a nice juicy worm for yourself?
Not a bad idea. I guess I could use some breakfast. See you around, Foxy. Up and away.
I thought I'd never get rid of that pesky chirper. Hey, boxcars. Yeah, big old standing boxcar surely can't hurt ya. All aboard!
End of the line, Foxy Woxy.
Oh, no. I thought I got rid of you, beakhead.
A boxcar just standing still doesn't seem dangerous, but it sure can be.
Here we go again. How's that?
It can move suddenly.
Whoa!
A locomotive can be way down the line. A sudden push.
Golly, I could really get hurt.
Or killed.
Let me out of here.
Stay away from boxcars.
You're right, Boydie. No more railroad cars. I'm staying clear.
Now you're talking sense, Foxy.
Yeah. Let's take a hike.
A hike?
Yeah, come on. There's no trains coming.
Wait, Foxy. Sly! Oh, I'd better tail him before he gets in more trouble. It's kind of dumb to hike along the train track.
Dum-de-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum.
Look at my friend happily following the tracks, which, lo and behold, leads us to a railroad bridge.
Aha! A bridge! Bridges are made for crossing. Dum-de-dum, dum-de-dum-dum-dum.
Oh, no. Bridges don't have sidewalks. If a train were to come...
Uh-oh.
Oh, Sly Fox has two choices now. One, get hit by the train. Two, jump off the bridge.
I think I'll go for choice number 2.
Well, you got the picture. The trouble with being around railroad tracks is getting yourself in a place where you can't get away from the train. Take this railroad tunnel, for instance. It's only wide enough for the train. Like the bridge, there's no sidewalk.
Out of my way, Boydie. I'm taking a shortcut through the tunnel.
Not again. Hey, wait, Foxy. I was just telling our friends.
Yeah. Tell me all about it later. I'm in a hurry.
Fine, Sly. If you're caught in a tunnel when a train comes...
Clear the way!
You can't run or ride fast enough to get out of the way.
If I weren't a cartoon character, I'd be dead as a doornail.
You're seeing the light, my friend.
No more hiking down the train tracks, no more crossing railroad bridges, and no more going into train tunnels. No, siree, I'm just gonna stand here and wave at the train as it goes by.
Well, don't stand too close.
You mean that isn't safe either?
Stand way back from the railroad track. Trains might have things hanging from them. Chains, metal straps that hold things down on freight cars. What if it breaks and... you happen to be standing close by?
Oh, that hurts.
Righto. It's fun to watch a train go by.
But do it from a safe distance.
You got it, Sly.
Gosh, Boydie, you sure were right. You know, kids might try any of those things if they didn't know better.
True.
I hear a lot of accidents could happen to people in cars.
Right again, Foxy. But they don't have to happen either.
I'm all ears, Boydie.
You need to know about railroad crossing signs and signals. Let's say you're riding along in a car, and you come upon this railroad crossing. You see is a sign with an X. That means stop and wait if a train is coming.
Wow, this one has a gate and red lights and bells.
Now, Foxy pal, what do the gates, red lights, and bells mean?
Stop.
Yeah, I thought you'd say something like it means hurry and get across or slow down or something.
Nope, they mean stop, period.
Very good, Sly.
All right, Birdie, now let's say my car up and dies on the railroad track and it won't move. What then?
There's only one thing to do. Get out fast.
Oh.
Don't try to take anything with you. Once you're out, run away from the tracks.
Whoa! Glad I was out of the way. Birdie, old pal, you've really been a lifesaver today.
A lifesaver, huh?
You betcha. And I want to tell everyone I know about safety around trains and tracks and railroad crossings and everything.
Hey, Sly Fox, we already have.
Oh, what do you mean?
Look out there.
Huh?
They've been watching and listening to you and me.
You mean they saw everything we did?
Yes.
Well, great. I hope you girls and boys learned something today.
Let's talk about what we learned.
I'll start it. First, We saw how dangerous it is to put things on the track, because they can come back like a bullet.
Right! Throwing things at trains can be just as bad, both for you and the train crew.
Number 3, playing on or around boxcars isn't safe or smart.
Yes, and please stay off railroad bridges and out of railroad tunnels.
I sure learned my lesson there, Bertie. Number 5, don't stand too close to the train. Stand way back from the track.
Watch for the railroad signals in crossing. If a train is coming, stop!
And finally, if your car stalls on the track, get out fast and run away from the track.
That completes the picture, Foxy. It's about time for me to get back to my nest.
Well, thanks again for everything, Bertie.
See you tomorrow, old friend.
Bye-bye, Bertie.
This program is brought to you by the A.C. Gilbert Company, makers of American Flyer electric trains and the American Flyer stock car race. Wow, look at that American Flyer train go. Uh-oh, looks like trouble for Susie's kitten. Can Johnny stop it in time? Why, of course, Susie. No need for worry when the train is dependable American Flyer. And American Flyer accessories are fun, too. Just look at this sawmill. Works like a real one. And talk about action, there's plenty of it with the oil drum loader that puts the barrels in the car automatically. And like this log loader, American Flyer accessories are remote controlled. Yes, for real fun, it's scale model American Flyer trains.
Able to pick up good yardage on the play. You know, the best part of this defense is their defensive line and their interior.
Hello?
This program is brought to you by the A.C. Gilbert Company, makers of American Flyer electric trains and the American Flyer stock car race.
first railroad to be established in the United States was the Delaware and Hudson. It began service in 1829, but had very little track on which to operate. As railroad equipment improved, trains began to rumble along at a good speed. Oh, well, pretty good anyway. New methods of track laying were quickly developed, and ribbons of steel were soon being stretched far across the continent. Besides the normal hazards of railroading, early travelers were in constant danger of attack by armed desperados.
Come down with your hands up, partner.
Railroad facilities have improved continually. On today's crack trains, there are special cars for every purpose. Many streamliners have distinctive names, such as the Champion and the Dixie Flyer. Railroad stations have also kept pace with modern developments and now offer many services for the comfort and convenience of the weary traveler.
Hey, mister, smash your baggage?
Okay.
Here, boy, check my bag.
There you are.
Carry your trunk, sir?
Attention, trains leaving immediately.
Ticket, please. Half fare for children.
I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day. I've been working on the railroad.
Can't you hear the whistle blowing? Rise up so early in the morn.
Can't you hear the captain shouting? Time to blow your horn.
Folks, you all know that old railroad song. So while we steam along, why don't you sing along? Just follow the bouncing ball.
I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day. I've been working on the railroad to pass the time away. Can't you hear the whistle blowing? Rise up so early in the morn. Don't you hear the captain shouting? Dinah, blow your horn. Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow your horn? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow your horn? Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone's in the kitchen, I know. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah, strumming on the old banjo. B-5, fiddly-I-O. B-5, fiddly-I-O. B-5, fiddly-I-O. Strumming on the old banjo.
captain shouted, "Dinah, blow your
Even though
'Tis a morning. 'Tis a morning. Ah, 'tis morning, and all the trains in the railroad yard are fast asleep. All except Casey's. His engine is slow asleep. Hey. Good morning, Casey.
Come all you rounders if you want to hear the story all about a brave engineer. Casey Jones was the rounder's name. On a high right wheeler he won his fame. Casey Jones, Casey Jones, Casey Jones.
Are you ready?
Ready to start for the Western land.
Get off! Get off!
Out of the junction on the fly, Casey had that look in his eye. The brakeman knew by the engine's moan. The man at the throttle was Casey Jones.
Casey Jones.
Didn't think we'd make it, did you? Too right. Nice day, wasn't it?
The rain was coming down 5 or 6 weeks. The railroad track was like the bed of a creek. It slowed him down to a 10-mile gait. And it made the Western Mail exactly 8 hours late.
Casey Jones.
Plowing through the wire.
Casey Jones.
Slogging through the mud.
Casey Jones.
Plowing through the mud. Take off the brakes. Train's got the shakes. Egad.
Hours behind, there isn't time to fret. Keep knocking at the fire door, don't give up yet. You gotta keep schedule, you gotta keep schedule, you gotta look out, Casey!
What now, brown cow? Beat it, Bossy. I'm busy. Got a date and I'm late. Go back to your mate. You old cow, you old cow, you old cow. Fresh. Homogenized. Pasteurized. Polarized.
Make up schedule, do not fail. Gotta get to Frisco with the Western Mail. Gotta get to Frisco, gotta get to Frisco, gotta get to Frisco, gotta get to Frisco.
Somebody's on the wrong track. Egad. I'll save you.
No, save me, no.
My hero.
Curses. Foiled again.
What do you know? She-mail.
Casey knew that he was running too fast. He ran through the signal last station fast.
She says, I believe we're gonna make it through, 'cause she steams a lot better than I ever knew.
He who wrecks a train on a hillside is not on the level. Going down. Not in condition. Smokes too much. Iron silverware. Hey, Casey, you got company. Anybody we know? Take that. And that. And that. And that. And that. And that. And that. Time out. Substitution. Take this. And this. And this. And this. And this. And this. Everybody off. Everybody off. Well, back to work. Egad. Egad.
Casey came a running up the Reno Hill. He tooted on his whistle with an awful thrill. He opened up his throttle just as far as she'd go. Just how fast he was, the steaming people never know.
What's that coming? Looks like a train. Egad, it is a train.
On the curb and down the hump, two trains gonna bump.
Egad!
Better jump, you're gonna be dead.
Hey, Casey, here comes a freight. I say, here comes a freight. Don't worry, mate. We won't be late. Egad! Look, 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 look. Freight, freight, freight. So what? So long. Headaches and heartaches and all kinds of pain. They're just a part of the railroad again. Stories of brave men and over and grand belong to the life of a railroad man.
Casey Jones, is he gonna make it?
If that's Casey and the Rhode Island Rooster, then cock-a-doodle-doo.
Well, he knew his duty and he finally went west with the Western Man.
Next time, take the train.
आओ बच्चों खेल दिखाए, झुक झुक करती रेल चलाए, सीटी देकर सीट पे बैठो, एक दूजे की पीठ पे बैठो। आगे पीछे पीछे आगे लाइन से लेकिन कोई न भागे, सारे सीधी लाइन में चलना, आंखें दोनों नीचे रखना। बंद आंखों से देखा जाए, आंख खुले तो कुछ ना पाए, आओ बच्चों रेल चलाए। सुनो रे बच्चों टिकट कटाओ, तुम लोग नहीं आओगे तो रेलगाड़ी छूट जाएगी। यट्ठनानानानानाना, यट्ठनानानानानाना। भप 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 भक 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 भक। आओ सब लाइन में खड़े हो जाओ। मुन्नी तुम हो इंजन, डब्बू तुम हो कोयले का डिब्बा, चुन्नू मुन्नू लीला शीला सोहन मोहन जादव माधव सब पैसेंजर। यट्ठनानानानानाना, यट्ठनानानानानाना। रेडी, 1 2। रेलगाड़ी 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 रेलगाड़ी, झुक 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 झुक। बीच वाले स्टेशन बोले रुक 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 रुक। धड़क धड़क लोहे की सड़क, धड़क धड़क लोहे की सड़क, यहाँ से वहाँ, वहाँ से यहाँ, यहाँ से वहाँ, वहाँ से यहाँ। झुक 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 झुक। उड़ाए छाती पार कर जाती, बालू रेत आलू के खेत, बाजरा धान बुढ़ा किसान, हरा मैदान मंदिर मकान, चाय की दुकान, पुलकों की डंडी, किले पे झंडी, पानी के खून, पंछी के झुंड, झोपड़ी झाड़ी, खेती बाड़ी, बादल धुआं, मोट कुआं, कुएं के पीछे बाग बगीचे, धोबी का घाट, मंगल की हाट, गांव में मेला, भीड़ जमेला, टूटी दीवार, टट्टू सवार। रेलगाड़ी रेलगाड़ी, बीच वाले स्टेशन बोले रुक 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 रुक। धर्मपुर बरमपुर बरमपुर धर्मपुर, बैंगलोर मैंगलोर मैंगलोर बैंड, मांडवा खंडवा खंडवा मांडवा, रायपुर जयपुर जयपुर रायपुर, तलेगांव मालेगांव मालेगांव तलेगांव, बेल्लूर वेल्लूर वेल्लूर बेल्लूर, सोलापुर कोल्हापुर कोल्हापुर सोलापुर, कुदगल दंडीगल दंडीगल कुदगल, मंडीकोटा मंडीपट्टा मंडीपट्टा मंडीकोटा, उंगल मेंडीगोल मेंडीगोल उंगल, कोरेगांव गोरेगांव गोरेगांव कोरेगांव, अहमदाबाद ममदाबाद ममदाबाद अहमदाबाद, शोरनूर 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 शोरनूर। झुक 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 झुक। बीच वाले स्टेशन बोले रुक 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 रुक। धड़क धड़क लोहे की सड़क, धड़क धड़क लोहे की सड़क, यहाँ से वहाँ, वहाँ से यहाँ, यहाँ से वहाँ, वहाँ से यहाँ, झुक 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 झुक।
Listen, moms, Hot Pockets are exactly what a hungry boy wants in a snack. Premium pepperoni, real cheese, and that buttery garlic crust. They're literally stuffed full of deliciousness. Nothing satisfies like 100% real cheese and 10 grams of protein.
Hot Pockets! See and hear Thomas and his friends brought to life like never before.
Fizzling fireboxes!
In Thomas's greatest adventure yet, Hero of the Rails.
Gosh!
In a daring race with boastful Spencer, Thomas discovers an abandoned engine.
My name is Hero.
But will he be able to rescue him? And will sneaky Spencer bring them both to ruin?
Silly little engine.
Jump on board for adventure and excitement with a new friend from a far-off place. In Thomas and Friends, Hero of the Rails. Out on DVD on October the 12th.
Just let the track for a horn be set and it all happens. Look at that, just in time, Hornby's there on the line. Oh, nothing goes like it, nothing grows like it, Hornby. Nothing goes like it, nothing grows like it, Hornby. You have such fun with a Hornby set, watching it happen. Oh, be quick, just in time, Hornby's there on the line. Oh, nothing goes like it, nothing grows like it, Hornby. Nothing goes like it, nothing grows like it, Hornby.
Need a new train set? Then buy the new Western Master by Rosekiel. Comes with small tank engine, comes with a wooden coach, finally a brake coach. The new Western Master by Rosekiel.
Isn't it interesting how cars are hooked together to make trains? The way that railroad men climb on the cars and throw switches, and the powerful engines growling, roaring, pushing and pulling. The railroad is the home of these friendly dragons of the tracks. But trains and railroad tracks are very dangerous, and you should never play near the home of the friendly dragons. The sounds and movements of railroading have always attracted children, watching the mighty engines move their chain of cars along the rails. But these engines and cars are powerless to protect children who come onto the railroad to play. These boys just might be among those who are crippled or killed each year by playing on railroads. They thought it would be fun to crawl under these cars. But it wasn't. And now he may lose his life, or if he's lucky, just an arm or leg. Okay, so it's dangerous to crawl under the cars, says one of the boys. Let's just climb between the cars. It's very dangerous to cross over between railroad cars because you never know when the train might move. Jimmy was almost across when these cars moved, and his foot was crushed. Because he played around the railroad, he may have to walk on one foot for the rest of his life. Playing in an empty boxcar looks like lots of fun. They're sort of like big clubhouses, or so these boys think. But sharp nails and wires stick out from the floor and walls. The heavy car doors can even break your arm or leg. Then you would have to go to the hospital and wear a cast for a long time. What if you didn't get hurt by the door closing? You might just be locked inside and shipped across the country for a week or more in darkness and without food. Boxcars are not play toys. Rushing along the rails, the Friendly Dragon uses these same boxcars to bring a bicycle for a boy or girl, a washing machine for Mom, and a new car for Dad. The powerful dragon doesn't want to hurt children, but his engineer cannot stop the train quickly. Pulling his long string of cars into the night, the Friendly Dragon uses his headlight to warn everyone that he cannot jump off the rails to get out of their way. Railroad men drive the big diesel dragons very carefully because they do not want to see anyone hurt. It may not look dangerous to walk on a rail when there isn't a train coming, but boys and girls have slipped and hit their heads on the tracks. Many of them learn the hard way not to walk on railroad tracks. You can also get your foot stuck in a railroad switch. Then you look down the track and there is a train coming toward you. The engineer would put on the emergency brakes, but he might not be able to stop in time. What do you think would happen? Some bridges are built to carry people and cars. Railroad bridges are just for trains, not people. On most railroad bridges, there isn't room for boys and girls to stand while a train goes by. Don't ever go on a railroad bridge, because there isn't a place for you to go if a train does come. You could even fall between the railroad ties and couldn't get off of the bridge in time. Yes, there are many ways that you can get hurt on the railroad. Take these boys who wanted to see what it looks like from the top of a boxcar. If one of them were to fall, he would be hurt for a long, long time. It's fun to jump, and jumping from one boxcar to another looks like fun, too. But if a locomotive should suddenly move one of the cars, look out, Mike! The same could happen to you. These boys weren't thinking when they put a rock on the track to see what would happen to it. A train can be knocked off the tracks, even by such a small thing as a rock. Never put anything on the railroad tracks. This rock hurt somebody. A railroad man's work car crashed and sent him to the hospital. You wouldn't put a rock on the tracks if it would hurt your dad. Always stay away from railroad cars, especially cabooses. Don't do like these children. They found a railroad fusee, a special kind of flare, and just wanted to see how it worked. Mary is not nearly as pretty as she once was. Her face is scarred with burns from the fusee. Her brother Mike hasn't been able to see since he lit the flare. He may never see again. It's very important for railroad trains to run on time and move safely. Railroads carry many valuable items, sometimes in trailers that ride on railroad cars, called piggyback cars. When it's time for the trailers to be lifted off of the railroad cars, the trailers are quickly driven to the store, unloaded, and the goods put on the shelves for all of us to buy. That's one of the reasons railroads are so important to America. That's why it's important for you to stay clear of the railroad tracks. On the tracks near their school, these boys have found a railroader's special signal that is attached to the rail. When an engine runs over the signal, it lets the engineer know that he must slow down. But Pete took the signal just for fun. And look what happened. This train wreck may have killed an engineer, fireman, or brakeman, maybe all of them, just because Pete took the signal off of the track. On the way home, Pete decided to find out what was inside of the thing he took off the track. He tried to open it by hitting it with a hammer. When Pete hit it, it exploded, and he lost his hand, and will not be able to play ball for a long time. Now, there are lots of good things to throw: footballs, baseballs, basketballs. But these young boys have thrown rocks and hit a train window and hurt this boy and girl's mother and dad. They've been injured by the careless actions of a couple of guys who probably will be arrested. How would you have liked it if it had been your mother and dad who had been hurt? Here are two older fellows who broke the lock on a switch just to see how it worked. Then they left the switch so that the next train would go on the wrong track. This express train is now going to hit this tank car full of gasoline. Because the boys threw the switch, it's going to crash and kill the two railroad men in the engine. The railroad is not a playground. Playing on railroad tracks, boxcars, and bridges, playing with switches, flares, and signal lights can be very dangerous. What happened to these boys and girls does not have to happen to you. Do not play around railroad tracks and equipment. Railroading is an important part of America's history. Famous people like Buffalo Bill, Casey Jones, and Abraham Lincoln once worked for railroads. Railroads will help shape America's space-age future. Motion pictures and interesting books can tell you about modern railroading. Another good way to learn is model railroading. Find out about railroading the safe way by building and running your own trains. And be the Friendly Dragon's helper by warning other children about how dangerous it is to play on the railroad.
Alle passagiers instappen, de trein gaat vertrekken. Nee, stop! Stoppen! Nee! Stoppen jongens! Nee, stop!
Weet je het verhaal niet meer te eindigen? Laat dan de man met het pistool de scène inkomen.
Ja, en wat dan?
Ah, ik weet het ook niet. We gaan eraan.
AC Junior verlaten und Zentren vergeht das Orem, Renateo, Galliero, Oliviero. Comme un balfe su de ushul, e la joie d'enfant est grande personne. Trai del circo y vamos.